Hey everybody, it's Vinny here from the Elite Gaming Series, coming at you with a new face cam commentary today. So I'm gonna try this again. Thought it was fun. I just got back into it. I'm liking it a lot, so I'm feeling good about it. So not really too much of a topic in particular today. I mean, as I record this, it's about 11 o'clock Friday night. So it's probably going up either pretty much over the weekend. But here's what I wanted to say. I'm not stressing out some sort of virtue. I'm not talking about the gameplay at all. I just wanted to give you guys a good story that happened tonight. So where do I start with this? I've never gone to a basketball game before, and I wanted to try and go so I can help my media guys live stream it and join the pit, which I've never done before either. So we went to go do that. I live streamed the first half of the game online. It was a good game and nothing real special. It was a really tight game, and the game was us at home against our rivals, which I'm not going to say who we are or who they are. You can probably figure out by some little message in this video. But yeah, so not too much happened within the first half. I mean, the pits were going back and forth, which if you don't really know what a pit is, we're basically shouting at each other's teams. So that was a lot of fun. But the pit went back and forth, all this kind of stuff, and it was actually a really cool experience for me. So I was going to go to the bathroom during one of the breaks, and I had at least 5 people shout at me, jump in the pit. So after the first half, I decided to take my shirt off, put a white shirt on, because that's how we all were, and I jumped in the pit with everybody else, and just shouting at everybody. Now, I've never been to a basketball game before, and the fact that I was in the pit was really nice, but I gotta tell you what happened at the end of this game. So I want to say within the last 56 seconds of the last quarter, we were down by maybe five points, and it was such a close game up till then. It was incredible. So eventually, over that next like 40 seconds or so, maybe 35 seconds, 40 seconds, we sunk a couple buckets and we were ahead by 1. Now with 12 seconds or 8 seconds left, I forgot which one. Within one of those time frames, the other team shot a basket for 2 and made it in. So the score was 35-36 to them. So we were not winning at that point. It was their ball on their side, and it wasn't looking good for us. They threw the ball in. One kid hit it out of the other guy's hands, and we intercepted that ball. And from there, the pit went crazy. We passed the ball to this one guy named Matt, who just got cornered. He couldn't get into the into a real good shooting range. So what he ended up doing was kind of just lean back, jumped up, and shot for 3. The second that ball was in the air, that 2 seconds that ball was up there, the entire pit was silent, just hoping we'd clutch that. We hear the buzzer go off right before it goes in, and not only does it go in, swishes completely. It was a perfect ball. Now the fact that we made 2 balls, including that one, in the second half, and 1 free throw, was incredible. No one was expecting it. Once he made that shot, the pit's absolutely emptied. Our pit booked it out towards that kid, and we basically dogpiled him right in the middle of the gym. I want to say he was crushed by about 150 people. But it was such a great game. I remember running out, and I see everybody beside me just bolting it towards this kid. I'm like, oh god, we're going to kill him. Oh well. And we all jumped on him, and he's going to have his week of fame next week. I'm going to tell you that right now. And on top of that, I also want to talk about something else. Kind of like a follow-up on my video the other day about getting cocky. So the other pit all game were shouting at us like normal. That's acceptable. And every time this one kid, Zach, goes up to the free throw line, they always kept going, drug test Zach, that whole little chant, and they kept doing that, and it was getting in his head to the point where he's one of our star players, and he only made 1 free throw the entire night. He must have at least 8 shots, 8 free throw attempts, and maybe about 5 or 6 shots on rim, and he made none of them except for 1 free throw. So that got in his head, and he was getting psyched out. He basically didn't do that great the entire game. But Karma's a bitch, because when I ran out and we all got into the pit, or not into the pit, on the dog pile, when I backed up, I looked over at the other team's pit. Nobody was in there. It was such a great feeling. We just drove them right out of the school, and that's instant karma for you, I guess. So yeah, that was my amazing night. Ton of fun. Definitely doing more basketball games, and I'll start sharing more stories with you guys. So that's pretty much at the end of it right now. If you guys like the gameplay, please like it. Favorite if you'd really love to. Subscribe for new content. And yep. So I'll see you guys next time.